The first is Donny Schatz and the Tony Stewart Racing 15 team. I did mention briefly they were on a World of Outlaws podium on Saturday night for the first time since winning at Lincoln Speedway way back last October. This is obviously of note because the recent move away from the Ford 410 Sprint Car engine and back to a more traditional piece. I don't know which engine they had in the car this weekend, as the hood does have both Shaver and Kistler stickers on it, but obviously it wasn't the Ford, and I don't know that they are going to go back to the Ford. The initial statement in TSR comments talked about more testing happening and that they were waiting on parts because this was a part shortage thing, with a return possible in the future. But this is starting to feel more and more like a divorce in progress. Dad has moved into the spare bedroom and the kids are being told it's not their fault. Ford Performance is still listed as a partner on the TSR website, but more logos have disappeared elsewhere. That includes the blue oval being photoshopped off Donny Schatz's fire suit on social media, and the car was completely devoid of Ford logos at Pevely. The races before, some logos were gone for Ford, but some were still there, but the gaps on the paint job were just almost jarring this weekend. Rudine, in the meantime, continues to run with the Ford power. Justin Peck was 15th and 11th at Pevely, if you are curious. I do still think it's going to take some time for this group to dial things back in with a completely different engine package, and the 6th and 3rd at Pevely, they were encouraging signs. Both race nights, though, still took some Schatz magic to make happen, with an 18th to 6th charge on Friday, and then a very strong 6-2 in the Saturday heat that set him up for a dash appearance and a good feature starting spot. I think the area we need to pay attention to for improvement in the future will be qualifying. Schatz, even going back to 2017 and 2018, not a particularly prolific qualifier. Over the last 8+ seasons, just 31 total quick times in 566 sessions. If you want a comparison, David Gravel has 118 quick times over that same span. Schatz is 3 or 4 spots down, though, from some of those better seasons with his average qualifying position. If they start making gains there, I think that's going to be a big sign they are headed in the right direction without the Ford engine. Through the first 4 races, though, with the different power, the qualifying average is right near his average for the season. I think it's 11.6 for the year, and it's been 11.5 over the last 4 races. He's just starting too far behind in these heat races right now to really have a real shot later in the night. Saturday was just his 2nd dash appearance of the 2025 season. If they can just get him a bit closer to the front at the start of the night, we know he can pass the race cars. He leads feature plus minus and heat plus minus in a lot of these seasons. And consider this, going back through the 2017 year, of the top 10 drivers with the most World of Outlaws wins, Schatz has the 3rd worst starting position average for those victories. Only Brent Marks and Kyle Larson have started deeper on average for their wins.